This is what I'm looking for. Oh, look at the glow on that one. Isn't it pretty? So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. Well, hi everybody, it's Kate from Katie Did, and we're gonna try it again. We're on the Yellowstone River. We just left their East Rosebud fishing access. If you want to find out what the fishing accesses are like to hunt rocks, check out my book, So Many Beautiful Rocks. It is all about the fishing accesses of the lower Yellowstone. Anyway, we're gonna go see if we can find some rocks and come along. Well, we are on a huge gravel bar that just goes on and on and on and on. We're at the far end of it. We beached the boat. Everything's so far so good. Now let's see if we can find some rocks. The river was very, very, very full of sediment because of all the flooding that was going on. And so the rocks are pretty darn dirty right here. But there's a lot of them. That is very pretty. Jim found the first beautiful piece of petrified agatized wood of the hunt.
Look at all those layers.
I know, it's just beautiful.
Are those like rings or
yep,
what?
That's the rings, and then the cellular replacement happened, and so it was captured forever.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so. Jim found the first agate of the day, and it was in the sediment, so that is a big find for you.
It's the first sediment-covered agate I've ever found.
Good job.
It's not a great one, but it's
a glower.
It's a glower.
Well, I'm going to cheat a little bit and hike up the beach to where I know there are some clean rocks because I can see them, and see if I can find anything to kind of get myself started. And then I'll make my way down the beach and start looking at the dirty ones. But the clean ones are so much easier. Case in point, that's a pretty little one. This is kind of funny, so I thought I would share it with you. I'm walking down this beach and and I was going to say nobody's been here, but there are dog tracks, so that means somebody has been here. Somebody has been here with their dog. Oh well, here I was thinking I was an intrepid explorer all alone. Unless maybe that's not a dog. Anyway, I was just enjoying the idea that nobody has seen these rocks. This is the first time that somebody has seen these rocks for millions of years. And I think that's pretty cool. I actually think maybe those are bobcat prints. And so yeah, maybe I am the first one here. How cool. That's a pretty one. Look at that. Look at those dendrites in there. Nice. I keep finding these milk agates, and the milk agates are very similar to the Montana agates. They're silica too, but they have impurities in them that make them not as translucent and not as desirable. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, look at the glow on that one. Isn't it pretty? Don't know if there's much inside, but it sure is a glower. This isn't terribly big, but I love the color on it. Cool. We left fairly early in the day because it's going to be 100 degrees today, But we didn't leave early enough. I've already got sweat dripping down my face and sunscreen in my eyes. So it's gonna be a hot one. I guess I can always take a dip in the river if it gets too bad. I haven't been picking up as much jasper lately just because I have so many rocks. But this one, I think this one's gonna have to come home with me. This is a piece of banded shirt, and this is actually, you don't find a lot of it on the river, but it sure is pretty. I'm pretty sure this is quartzite, but look at how beautiful it is. It's just so smooth and glowy. Look at that, look at that. I'm gonna take that along, even if it isn't an agate. This is, I guess, a jasper agate, but I just kind of love the patterns in it. Sort of like, I don't know, it almost reminds me of some kind of jungle cat or something. Look at this piece of agatized wood.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty. That better go in the bucket.
I think so. That's a nice chunk of petrified wood. Ooh, pretty. That one's maybe a little bit muddy, but I'll take it along. Well, we are going to make our way slowly over the gravel and back to the boat there. We think maybe we're going to head down this gravel bar just a little bit and see if we can find a little bit more clean rocks, because it's just very, very hard to find stuff in this heavily covered silt. And if I don't have to work so hard, then I won't. Well, this is what people in Washington would call a sugar agate.
It's a potato.
It's a potato. That's Idaho. But here we just call it leverite.
We're beached.
Okay, so we left that gravel bar because there were people
Encroaching.
there were people who were parked just around the corner. I think it must have been a big family or something. There were 7 or 8 of them, and so we decided to take the boat down a little bit and see if we could find some more clean rocks. What do you think, Kava? Well, despite all of the difficulties we've had with our boat motors, I am very grateful that I've been able to get out on the river and that Jim and I have a new thing we can do with our weekends. And we're learning quite quickly about what to do and what not to do. Jim's even wading in the water. Wow, that is a lovely piece of agatized wood. Ooh, it's so hot too. Has absorbed all the sun's rays. This purple thing is porcelainite. And gosh, what a pretty piece that is. I don't usually see this color this far up the river, so I'm gonna take it along with me. This stuff actually polishes beautifully. If I can figure out how, I'll do a face polish and then it'll be just super cool. Look at that lovely piece of wood. I love the grain in it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I just thought I would show you this layer of silt here over this clean gravel. So this whole gravel bar just kind of got dug up and covered up. So there's an awful lot of just dirt on top of everything right now. There's a nice one. Ooh, it's got some nice dendrites in it. Nice. Let's see, how many more times can I say nice? That is stunning. Finding an awful lot of glowers today. Here's a pretty one. It's all broken. So you can see how pretty it is inside. Cool. Isn't that pretty? What a cool nodule. I almost walked right over this because I thought it was just like a kind of mud on here, but this is actually cracked and then refilled with some kind of quartz, and I'll bet that's really pretty sliced.
I'm spraying it. You got a river.
This is a very nice agate, Mr. Burton.
Well, good.
Oh, look at that little quartz pocket in the middle there.
That was the main reason I kept it.
That is very cool. And then you've got some that are not so nice. Yeah, those are kind of nothing. Nothing, nothing. And more nothing. But this makes up for it. Well, not only did our motor work and we figured out how to park it and not make it stop by getting rocks stuck into it, we also managed to trailer it for the first time, looking almost like we knew what we were doing. So besides that, we had a lovely day, and we
Mr. Faulty, I learn.
we found lots of beautiful rocks, and it was just really fun to get out on the river. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. If you'd like to share in these treasures, check out my Etsy store, Katie Did Rocks. The link is in the description below. Have a great day, and keep on doing.